And here we have the one, the only, the world's oldest RV coming up on History on Wheels.
Hi, welcome to History on Wheels on RV Newsnet at RVNN.TV. I'm Dave Dufour, and we are here at the RVMH Hall of Fame Museum, and with me is Al Hesselbart, the curator of the museum, and we really do have the world's oldest RV here, don't we, Al?
Yes, we do.
Tell me a little bit about what this is.
This is a 1913 travel trailer identified as the Earl travel trailer because it was built for a Professor Earl from Cal State University as a home for him on field trips.
Okay, no royalty involved.
Royalty involved.
But did you live like a king inside this vehicle or not?
When everybody else was in a tent, this was pretty high on the hog living.
Okay, so this is it's two wheels only and great interior, right? So can we take a look at that interior?
Sure, we can take a look at the interior. Good. Very much. Inside we have two couches that become beds. We have a table that folds up to the ceiling to get out of the way for living area and sleeping area. We have on one side a pantry and on the other side a wardrobe that gives us storage and room to live, and a all hardwood floor which just adds a little class to it.
We were looking at this a little bit earlier, and it does look a lot like a booth at a diner almost inside.
It does, because of the wood and the treatment. It's very well done for 1913 period.
It's beautiful woodwork. So now, did those beds then folded out into an actual full size, or the couches fold out into an actual bed?
No, they stay as twin beds. They do not convert into a queen.
Okay, and you had some storage up front or not?
No, just a wall up front.
Okay.
The pantry is on the back.
And it's basically wood construction with what kind of outer
It has
clad?
A steel clad lower half, and the upper half was oilcloth, has been duplicated in vinyl.
Okay. And the screens are not original, I would assume?
They're not original, but the original would have been copper screening, as these are, because fiberglass and aluminum screens hadn't been developed yet.
Okay, and then we have canvas over the windows here, of course. At least on the one side, obviously.
Just showing the storm shields. Those were the storm shields over the windows.
Typically, this would sleep two people, obviously. Maybe one person down the middle. Can you take the table out?
The table folds up to the ceiling, so it does come out of the way.
Oh, okay. So you have a little bit more room in there. Perfect. All right. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, Al's going to show us a little bit about the tow vehicle for the oldest RV in the world. Today's show is brought to you by Roku, the streaming video box for your HD or conventional TV. With Roku, you get the best programs from dozens of sources, including Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Video, and of course, RVNN.TV. Roku starts at only $59.95. It's easy to set up, and you'll be amazed at the quality and variety of on-demand TV at your fingertips. For more information and to order the Roku box, visit RVNewsNet.com and click on the Roku ad. That way you support RVNN and you'll Roku in your home or RV in no time. Do you Roku? Hi, welcome back to History on Wheels. We're at the RVMH Hall of Fame in Elkhart, Indiana. We've just taken a look at the world's oldest RV, and now we're going to take a look at the tow vehicle for the world's oldest RV. With me is Al Hesselbart, curator of the museum. What do we have here?
This is a 1913 Model T Ford, the iconic start of the automobile industry. And it's a runabout, which means it's a two-seater car.
Okay.
It was a fold-down top convertible. The top could be up or down, but even when the top was up, you didn't have any side windows.
Okay, and it's beautifully restored in blue, which is sort of atypical of Ford, right?
Atypical in the later years. from 1909 through 1913, this being the last year, there were 3 color choices. You could get other colors than black.
I'd always heard the story about Henry Ford saying you can have any color you want as long as you want black.
From 1913 to 1927, that was a fact. But the early years, blue was a choice, and this has been certified by the Henry Ford Museum as an original blue Model T. That is its original color.
Okay, well, so this vehicle that we just looked at is being towed by this Model T. Now, there were not the fancy load balancing tow packages that we have today, but this is simply what? What's the setup here?
This is simply a blacksmith-created hanger off the back of the car with a hole in it and a bolt and nut from the tongue that holds it onto the car.
Yeah, we keep forgetting that there were still blacksmiths around when the Model Ts came about.
Most everybody was still using horses.
That's true. That's true. Well, it's a beautiful, beautiful vehicle, and it's certainly something worth coming here to see, along with the world's oldest RV here at the RVMH Hall of Fame in Elkhart. I'm Dave Dufour, and thanks for being with us, Al, and thanks for joining us. Today's show is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at www.audibletrial.com/RVNN. Over 85,000 titles to choose from for your iPod or MP3 player. Well, it's certainly something worth coming here to see at the RVMH Hall of Fame Museum here in Elkhart, Indiana. Thanks for joining us on History on Wheels, Al, and we appreciate your wisdom, knowledge, and the great history of the RV industry.
We're happy to have you and your audience here at the RVMH Hall of Fame.
Today's show is brought to you by Angie's List, where you'll find thousands of unbiased reports and reviews about service companies in your area. Whether you're looking for a roofer, plumber, house cleaner, dentist, or even a doctor, Angie's List members share their experiences with each other so that you can choose the service company that's right for your job. Companies can't pay to be on Angie's List, and the reviews come from people just like you who have had experience with the companies mentioned. To find out more, go to rvnn.tv and click on the Angie's List ad.